If we sit here together again 5 years from now, what do you think the world gets right or wrong about integrating AI into the society?
So my biggest concern, and we touched upon it a little, is not having the right checks and balances in place for AI and just saying, hey, let it just recurse on itself and build itself out, um, where it's not tied to certain goals and outcomes. And that I see there's real danger in it saying, oh, I know how to outsmart the humans and tell them what they want while I go and do my own, have my own agenda here. Um, and I think there's huge danger there. And my bigger concerns is the use of AI for military operations and the mass destruction that that can cause. I know there's been a lot of talk lately about Anthropic being, blacklisted as a supplier by the U.S. because they weren't going to just like, hey, we're not going to turn off all the safeguards and say, hey, AI can make the decisions on who to kill or who not to kill. Um, so I think there's some big moral issues to grasp and huge safety issues to grasp as far as that. Um, and it's hard because the genie's out of the bottle and people are just in this race to make it better, and saying, oh, you can't win, you can't fall behind your competitors. But I look at just what happened with Mythos, of Anthropic saying we can't release this to the general public because you know they'll hack the operating systems and the cybersecurity around the world. So we're gonna give those companies a head start to fix these problems that Mythos uncovers. Well, they're acting on a positive way, but there's probably plenty of models out there that are not that far behind that will not act in people's best interest. So I have real concerns about that. But that said, on the negative side, on the positive side, I think this is going to open up a world of opportunity for, as someone who loves designing and building software, for all kinds of people to just design and build, anything they want. Um, I look forward to seeing what my kids build, who are just like 10 and 11, what educators build, what marketers build. I think we're going to enter this age of personalized software that's just going to explode. And I'm really excited to see what people build.
Very interesting, Pete. Very interesting. So, Vedant, my take is just don't misunderstand AI. At the end of the day, moral judgments have to be made by somebody who can take accountability for it.
Mm.
Whole world lives on just that one paradigm, okay? Right? So, uh, don't make so you got to have the agency at the right place, and that goes back to the heart of what we tried doing anyway, right? If you don't do that, so if you misunderstand AI is a great tool. It'll know a lot of, but then it won't have agency, right? How much ever you try, AGI is not about human ability, is not about our ability to process. Human beings' ability is the ability to take responsibility and accountability. AI can never do that, right? So it just and so this whole AGI debate itself is moot at that point, right? So it's a bunch of huge capabilities. It's intelligent, and uh, if it does a mistake, who's accountable for it? So it's the foundational question, right? So our agency is so once you understand that, then you need to have the right guardrails.